Let's go! Bitcoin is right now breaking down from the triangle we talked about yesterday. So today we are going to talk about the targets to the downside. We are going to talk about everything you need to know if you're involved in crypto right now. We will talk about this massive divergence right here. We will talk about Ethereum. I got a big thing to talk about when it comes to Ethereum actually. We will talk about altcoins. We will talk about where this market is heading and just overall stuff. Welcome back everybody, my name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and also activate the bell. And with that said guys, let's get straight into Bitcoin. And we talked about this triangle yesterday and how we were about to see a breakout either to the up or to the downside. Now we did see this, unfortunately for every bull out there, well, every short-term bull I should say, we did get this small little breakdown, and it was actually pretty decent. So we're down 5.5% already. So this was a decent little breakdown from this triangle. So what is the stuff we need to pay attention to right now that we have actually broken down from this triangle? Well, the next levels of support is going to be, so let me flip on, you can see that on my orange line here as well, you went down, you found support one time off of this candle, but it could not hold up the price. Instead, we broke through it right here. So the next level of support is actually going to be down here at $30,000. So hey, maybe I'm going to be able to fill that order I have over on Femex. And so my strategy right now, if I manage to fill that order at $30,000, I will ride it to the upside and I will take profit on depending on where the next level of resistance is going to be. Now you got my blue line at $36,000, you got my orange line at $34,000. Of course you got the moving averages also pushing down the price, and you know, we are already prepared for this. We already know what to expect. So the Bitcoin price is being pushed down by the moving averages right now, and we are going to get a resolution very soon. So we are going to go down and eventually break through the $30,000, or we will need to break through all of these moving averages. And the most important moving average is on the daily time frame. So this one sloping down here. So this can go on for a couple of more weeks, but eventually we are going to have to reach a resolution. So this is why I'm telling you, you should be very cautious in getting into a short-term trade right now, because you have massive support down here, you got a massive resistance up here. So the most logical thing to do is just hold on, just wait. We are going to get a more defined structure or trend in the market right now. We don't really have a defined trend on the short time frames. So a couple of other levels to pay attention to. We got the wedge here. I think this is on the daily time frame. So you can see that we are right below it right now. Let's see if we can get some support here and that this is only going to be a wick. So let us go to the daily time frame. It's looking like this right now. You can see that this was the previous resistance here, broke out of it a bit, but now we've been supported off of this line. So pay attention to this line. Also pay attention to the falling wedge here on the 4-hourly time frame, or channel if you want to call it that. We went down and you can see that we hit it multiple times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, but did not manage to break into it again, and we got that rejection and we're going down. So you can see that how all of these different patterns, although they are completely different patterns, completely different structures, I mean, they are kind of being, you know, with this one, we're respecting this level, right? And with this one, we're respecting this downward sloping channel here, or downward sloping trend line. You obviously got my orange line, although we're breaking down from it right now. And also you got this massive falling wedge here. So this is also something we were talking about, and this is actually kind of similar like the previous, or is it? But this is probably, yeah, more like on the daily time frame like that. So pay attention to these levels. Now we also have this divergence on the RSI here, and this one is actually, if we go down here, we are going to break through the support level here on the RSI. Now, this is not something you can expect to hold on the RSI, so I'm just showing this as the divergence. It's just good information for everyone who were playing this bullish divergence. So all in all, although it feels boring, like it's just a waiting game at this point. I mean, we're making a short-term trade. If we get down here to $30,000, I'm entering a trade, riding it to the upside, taking profit. But for, you know, the bigger swings in the market and the bigger trades, there's just a waiting game. It's just a waiting game right now. And I will always keep you updated, of course. But it's a bit risky to go long because you have this resistance overhead here. Also, it's a bit risky to go short because you are shorting right into massive support. And also when it comes to something like the Lux Algo, so this is something that a lot of people have been asking me about, the Lux Algo. And Lux Algo, I still think this is the, it's the best trading toolkit available out there. But it works really good in trending markets. So if I flip on the Lux Algo right now, you can see that we probably have some, and this is run on the autopilot. So I mean, it did its job. I mean, even though if you bought here, it's trending sideways. I mean, you bought here, you can take profit at my orange box up here. That's fine. And you can go short here, or you can sell your Bitcoin right here, and it will save you from this drop right here. But right now, we're going sideways. We're going sideways. And this is why, I mean, even though we got a buy here on the Lux Algo, remember, what I've been saying the last couple of months or the last couple of weeks is that we are right at this resistance. So even though the Lux Algo is showing strength in the market, you can never go long here. You should never go long here. Now, not financial advice, but according to me, I would never go long here because you have this massive overhead resistance. And so the same thing here, it's telling you to maybe get out of Bitcoin, but we're so close to the support right here. So maybe, sure, we can get down here and it will save you a couple of percent here. But here's the thing, we are very close to vital support. So you need to have more volatility for this to really excel, because in a sideways market, any of these momentum indicators, they really do not do that well because there is no really momentum in the market. We're just going sideways for multiple weeks here. Now, what you could do is like on Ethereum, if you're using the Lux Algo, I could give you the tip that on Ethereum specifically, you can see these divergences on the Lux oscillator. So what you could see is, like for instance, right here, you could see the peak here. You could see that it told you to be cautious, and you can see the second peak right here. And this is a sign that we're seeing weakness in the market, that we are going to perhaps start to roll over and go down. And since this point, you did go down. And then you got the buy on the Lux oscillator right here. So it was showing us that we're going to see some strength in the market. Also, it showed you the institutional investors getting in right here with these bars. So these are institutional volume bars. And the same thing here. So you're seeing the first peak here on the Lux oscillator, a red minus here. So we may start to roll over, went down a bit. And then you got the second one right here. And both of these were very good signals that, yeah, we were seeing some weakness. And, since these points, you went down. So I would probably try to find divergences and use the Lux oscillator rather than the indicator on the actual candles here. So that's just for everyone who are using the Lux Algo. I know that there's a lot of people using it out there. I would not use it in a heavily sideways going market. That's not the intention of the indicator. So that's that, guys. When it comes to altcoins, we've been cautious ever since we went down here until this level at 40% on the Bitcoin dominance. I have been very cautious when it comes to altcoins. Now, if we get up here on the Bitcoin dominance, and remember, if this goes up, it means that Bitcoin is outperforming altcoins. If this goes down, it means that altcoins are overperforming Bitcoin. And you can see that throughout this bull market since December of 2020, altcoins have heavily been outperforming Bitcoin. And yeah, we already know that. But if we get up to 52% here, that's when I'm going to start to accumulate even more altcoins. And I still got a couple of altcoins in the line right now I want to accumulate, but I will start to accumulate heavily once we get into this level at 52% on the Bitcoin dominance. Guys, that's what I got for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one.